Great. أهلا وسهلا شباب، أنا ألينا، وفي هذا الفيديو سأتكلم عن درس واحد من الكتاب في تعلم العربية. Hi guys, my name is Alina, and in this video I'm going to be talking about lesson 1 from this book by Christian Brustad, Mahmoud Al-Batal, Abbas Al-Tunsi. This is the 3rd edition, part 1. Alright, so just a quick disclaimer, and a طالبة. So yeah, I'm not a teacher, I'm just a student, just like the rest of us. And I noticed there was a lot of videos on Al-Kitaab, ولكن there was not that many videos on Al-Kitaab, so here goes nothing. So just jumping right into it, we're going to go over 2 verbs from al-mufradat, which are yaskun wa ya'mal. Yaskun means he lives or he resides, and from Alif-Ba we know 5 pronouns. I, you, he, and she. Ana, anta, anti, huwa, and hiya. So we're going to be able to conjugate yaskun into those 5 pronouns. So, ana askun, I live. Anta taskun, you live. Anti taskunin or taskuni. Huwa yaskun, hiya taskun, right? So, ana askun fi Texas, ولكن أخي يسكن في كاليفورنيا. أنا أسكن في Texas, ولكن أخي يسكن في California. So I live in Texas, but my brother lives in California. Okay, so we know what yaskun means, he lives, and we know how to conjugate it into the pronouns that we know. We're going to move on to, quickly, in Shami, the word for this is actually second. So هو ساكن في كاليفورنيا ولكن هي ساكنة في Texas, right? هو you is second, هي is ساكنة. Second. Okay, so we're going to move on to يعمل, which means he works, and we're going to conjugate it into أنا أعمل, أنت تعمل, أنتي تعملي, هو يعمل, هي تعمل. Right? Okay. So, أنا أعمل في الأمم المتحدة. I work in the United Nations. وهي تعمل في الأمم المتحدة أيضا. And she works in the United Nations also. In Shami, the word for يعمل is بيشتغل. He works. So we can say أنا بشتغل. أنت بتشتغل. أنتي بتشتغلي. هو بيشتغل, هي بتشتغل. So you can say أنا بشتغل في الأمم المتحدة, أنا بشتغل في الأمم المتحدة, وهي بتشتغل في الأمم المتحدة أيضا. I work in the United Nations, and she works in the United Nations also. Okay, so we know yaskun wa ya'mal, we know their conjugations, and we know their meaning. What if we want to say I don't work? أنا طالبة لا أعمل. أنا طالبة ما بشتغل. I'm a student, I don't work. In both Fusha wa Shami. Okay, so we're going to move on to grammar. We're going to talk about masculine and feminine. مذكر wa مؤنث. Masculine, مذكر, مؤنث, feminine. So we have human nouns and proper nouns like صاحب, صاحبة, أستاذ, أستاذة, Muhammad and Alina, you know, masculine and feminine. And the adjective that's going to follow these nouns are going to be in agreement with the person that you're talking about. So you can say صاحب جديد أو صاحبة جديدة. So you see how they match at the end. صاحب جديد, صاحبة جديدة, right? Now we also have inanimate nouns, which are things from our vocabulary like سنة, منطقة, what's the other one? سنة, منطقة, جنسية, right? But we know that these nouns are going to be feminine because the ta'a marbuta at the end indicates that. Okay, so moving on to the nisba adjective. The nisba adjective is a type of adjective formed by adding ya at the end of a word for masculine nouns or iya at the end of a word for feminine nouns. So for example, we have Ustaz Masri, Ustaz Masri. So we just have ya at the end of Masri because Ustaz is masculine, right? But we also notice that these kind of words, these adjectives, generally indicate origin or affiliation. So we're talking about an Egyptian professor. So if we're going to talk about a female Egyptian professor, we're going to say Ustaza Masriya. Ustaza Masriya. Okay? So we can also say things like khubz Arabi. Khubz Arabi. Khubz is masculine, Arabi, masculine, khubz Arabi, Arabic or Arab bread. Then we can also say Wilidati Amrikiya. Wilidati Amrikiya. Wilidati Amrikiya. Okay, so we know Wilidati, my mother, Amrikiya, American. Right? So how do we form a nisba adjective? So let me pull out my papers. First, we're going to remove all of the ta' marbutas and the definite article, alif lam. We're going to remove ta' marbuta and alif lam from the word, and also the final alif or ya, which is the ya alif, right? We're going to remove those. Then we're going to add e or iya. E or iya to the end, right? So Amrika becomes Amriki or Amrikiya. Amrika becomes Amriki or Amrikiya because we drop the final alif in Amrika and add the e or the iya at the end. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to move on to interrogatives. So in this lesson, we learned the words for what, which, who, where, how, and also how to begin a yes or no question like, do you like coffee? So for what, there are two words, which are mada and ma. And ma is actually used in questions that do not have verbs in them. So questions like, ma ismek? Ma ismek? What's your name? Ma shinsiyatek? What's your nationality? Ma ism walidatek? Ma ism walidatek? What is the name of your mother? What's your mother's name? Ma ism walidatek? What is the name of your father, right? So for what, we have ma and mada. For which, we use a kitab, which book, who, man, where, aina al-kitab, where's the book, how, kif, we know kif from when we ask someone how they're doing, kifak, how are you doing? And then for a yes or no question, like, do you like coffee? We say, هل تحب القهوة? هل تحبي القهوة? Do you like coffee? To which they respond, نعم أو لا. Alright, so in Shami, the words differ a little bit. So for what, we just have one word, which is shu. Shu اسمك. Shu اسمك. For who, we use mean. Where, وين الكتاب, and how is still kif. Alright. Lastly, we're going to talk about the definite article alif lam, al, which turns a book into the book. So in kitab goes to al-kitab. Kitab, al-kitab. A book, the book. This article is also used in more generic and abstract concepts that are expressed as definite nouns. So earlier when I said, do you like coffee? I put alif lam in front of coffee, right? So I said, هل تحبي القهوة? هل تحبي القهوة? See, that is not necessarily do you like the coffee, but it's do you like coffee in general. هل تحبي القهوة? And then we also have things like أدرس العربية في الجامعة. أدرس العربية في الجامعة. I study Arabic in the university. Not I study the Arabic in the university, but I study Arabic in the university. I study Arabic in general in the university. أشرب الشاي في الصباح. أشرب الشاي في الصباح. I study or I drink tea in the morning. أحب القهوة. I like coffee. and أدرس الأدب. I study literature. Alright, and that is it for درس واحد. I hope that was helpful. I highly recommend taking notes, putting this video at half speed or something, listening to it many times if it helps you. And yeah, see you guys in lesson 2. Peace.